Hi everyone, Michelle here. I hope you're enjoying some of the videos that I've been putting up. If so, please remember to give a nice thumbs up and subscribe for free so that you get notified of any new videos that I'm bringing out. Today I have a question, and my question is, do we need a style? Everyone talks about, their finding their style, finding their identity, if you like, as an artist. But in a way, I wonder whether that is something that's true or not. I mean, even if we think of some of the kind of masters, they kind of possibly changed their style, from when they started out to when they got older, and maybe changed the kinds of things that they liked painting, changed the colorways that they liked to use. I think in a way, the way that we hold our pens, the way that we make the marks, no matter what it is that we're painting, probably is going to have an element of ourselves in it in any case. But having said that, I have pulled out these two sketchbooks. This one's, yeah, it's got a few pages left. This one's probably got a few more pages than that left. But I'm going to, because these are the ones that I've used more recently, where I've perhaps used small pieces of paper like this one here and this one here. And because they're all just going to get lost, I've stuck them into these sketchbooks. So probably over the last year, I suppose. I don't think it'd be much more than that. So I want to have a look and see, have I got a style? Do I need a style? Yeah, it's all a big question at the moment. So let's get going and have a little look into these sketchbooks, which yeah, are almost finished but not quite. So which one? Let's start with this one. This one is a Dilutions mixed media sketchbook. Did I keep what it was in here? Yeah, just in case you're wanting to know, it's the Dilutions Diane Reevely Creative Journal. What does it say here? It's square. It's almost 9 inches square, but the pages themselves are about 8 inches square, and it's by Ranger. It doesn't actually say anywhere on there what the thickness is, but it's quite thick, sturdy mixed media paper. Let's just pop that back in there and start taking a peek then. Yes, so this was June 2024. So let's just see whether we think. You see, there's so many different things that I like. Do I have a style? And that one went, oops, that way up. Well, obviously watercolour. Watercolour. which ones stand out to me, I suppose. Maybe I should be asking that. I do really like this robin. And I really like this one. I like both of those. I maybe don't like that one so much. I like that. Don't like that one as much. I'm not saying I don't like it. I'm just saying as much. I quite like that one. And this one. I do really like that. And that one. This one. Those are really pretty. I love that. And I really love that. I also love that one. And I don't mind that or these. You see, this is the thing. So I'm quite liking fairly loose watercolour. And I'm quite liking pen and wash, shall we call it? Yeah. I'm not liking the colours on that one. But maybe that would change. Those aren't my favourites. But I do quite like that. You see, I'm quite liking this loose watercolour in the background then, maybe. And I like that one out of that one, that one. This one is more my favourite. This was done with cling film, or I think you call it saran wrap in the States. And I do like those ones. Not so keen on that. I really love this one. Some of these you'll recognise because I did them as my paint calms. Yeah. And these were lovely as experiments. I quite like that. See, I quite like them. That I really like. Much looser again, isn't it? When I say I really like it, it's because it's much looser. That's rather stunning. But I quite like that, and I like this because we're back to the line and wash again. Okay, that's what we have in that one. So fairly loose or line and wash. I think that's what I've come up with so far. Right, let's do a swap and see what we've got in this one then. See, I like that. It goes that way around, and I really like that. I'm quite liking all of these so far. Not liking the colours on that one again. I don't think red is my colour. That, yeah, super duper, love that one. Too bright. Like that. I even like that. Love the rabbits. Yeah, I don't mind either of those as well. My hair. This one, sorry, goes that way up, and I really like it. Really like it. I really like those trees. I even like that one too. And in fact, that one's got a certain something about it. That's me practicing backpackers. I obviously like doing this one. That was a little practice one, and then that was the bigger one. Sometimes when I look at my work, it's almost like when I try to do it again, I prefer the original. Yeah, I really do prefer the original there. Now, I was watching someone on YouTube the other day, and they were saying that it's good to do something more than once. And I think that's right if you are wanting to practice certain elements, like practicing doing your trees over and over and over again, or well, like this, for example. So, and this is what I was trying to remember in a previous video. The orchid, this is one of the four nobles for Chinese. Is it Chinese or Japanese? I always get them muddled up. Anyway, the four, I think it's Chinese. Yeah. The four nobles, the four plants, and the orchid is for spring. So this is where I was practicing that. And this is the bamboo, which is for summer. And I was practicing that. Now, to practice these over and over and over again makes sense, because each one of these is learning how to use your brush and make different strokes and effects and marks with your brush. But to do an actual painting over and over and over again, maybe it's just me, but I nearly always prefer my original to any that I produce afterwards. It's almost as if I'm then overthinking them in a way. Anyway, going back then, yeah, I'm liking these. Here's the chrysanthemum. Oh, it's Japanese. Okay. Right. So the Four Nobles is Japan then. So chrysanthemum is for autumn, and it's the national flower of Japan. And then we have the plum blossom for winter. That's as far as I've got in this one. Right, what am I thinking? Well, if I was to pick some favourites, it would be something like that. And maybe even something like that. These are very loose. And then again, was it in this one? Or was it in the, no, it might have been in this one. Just things that have, you know, quickly stuck in my head, I suppose. Yeah, I probably see that one. That one really stood out to me. And there was some that were very much line and wash. Yeah. And even this one in particular, and this one. Right. So, you know, maybe those are the things that really draw me in. I don't know. Do I have a style? Do I need a style? Maybe it's about having a style for a particular series of work that you're doing. Maybe you've got a theme that you're doing for the year. Maybe a project that you're working on, and you want that to be in a certain fit with a certain colorway, and maybe it fits with line and wash or very loose watercolor or even more abstract type work. And maybe some people are only drawn towards one of those, whereas myself, I seem to be drawn towards a little bit of a mixture between the loose watercolor and the line and wash in a way. So maybe that is something that I've learned about myself just through doing this little sort of video in a way. But I would be really interested to know, do you know what your style is? Is it important to you that you have a style? And I suppose I would be really intrigued to know whether you think I have a style or not. Yeah. So I'm going to leave that thought with you on this quite short video. I hope you enjoyed having a quick flip through a couple of the sketchbooks that I'm working on at the moment. Yeah, I work in several sketchbooks at once, so yeah, getting to the end of a sketchbook can take quite some time for me. Anyways, stay safe, stay healthy, and stay calm, and I really hope I'll see you next time. Bye for now.